Welcome back to Muscle Mech. Today we're on the second exercise evaluation. Alright, and we're gonna just jump straight into it. Okay, so we're on the barbell curl today, and this is one of my favorite exercises because it's one of the best. And you can do a variety of ways with this. So I ain't gonna use a long bar because you probably won't be able to see it, so I'm gonna use a curved bar. But it's pretty simple. It's kind of similar to the last one or whatever. Yeah, you want to curl it like this. Not much swaying. Let me get it from this side. Not much swaying. You don't want to. I usually let a lot of weight up and kind of cheat curl with it. You know, like. Just so you can overload it, because I mean, if you can't, then I mean, it's just gonna help better if you can overload it. But yeah, that's not the only way you can do it. You can do it with a long bar. There's not many ways to do the to do your long head. That's the peak, the top. Make it bigger. It'll make it bigger. It's the long head. You have the short head and the long head. The long head's the one like further right here. I never do this, and I probably won't ever do this again, but I'll show you. Right here, it's the one that peaks over like a mountain right here. Okay? So if you want to work that a little bit more, then here's one thing you can do. It's just working the long head of it. You can pull it up, because that's when the long head of the bicep gets to work. When your elbows are behind you, it kind of puts it in that stretch position there, and then you can kind of curl it like that to work it. So let me give you an example. Bring it up, curl it. Bring it down, bring it up, curl it. Okay. And that's just the long head. Of course, you just do it regularly. You don't have to do it that way. But that's how I do it most of the time. Okay. Moving on. Another way you can do it is a bench. You can do a more isolated kind of movement. This will make it where you can very little cheat. Where you can't cheat, but very little. I don't think you can cheat on this at all. Of course, you probably want to have somebody with you, because unless you want to drop it down here, then this is not technically the bench you want to be doing it on either. I just do it on the bench because I work with what I have. But you get it where you get it where your arms are like this on the bench. Curl it up. Of course, you could use a little bit more weight. That's not much. So, of course, you can do a little bit more weight, but do the weight you're used to. Just don't sway too much with it. There's not too much I can tell you about this. There's not many varieties, I guess. I guess you could do it like this instead of doing it like this, do it more like this. But that would be more of a forearm workout. I mean, if you want to look like Popeye, go right on ahead. But just basically, you can do isolated. You can just do straight up. You can do your long head with behind your back. Because the long head of the bicep it's the only one that crosses with the shoulder. And that makes it where it can get a lot bigger than the short head of it anyway. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video today. And hopefully I didn't waste any of your time. Hopefully you learned something. This is Muscle Mech. And if you want to support my channel, please hit subscribe. See you next video.